Welcome to the Fourth Wall Podcast, and
Let's break the fourth wall and talk about some stuff.
yep.
Yeah.
So, what do we do first?
Let's talk about Spider-Noir. Yeah, it just came out.
What do you think, like overall rating wise?
Yeah, let's say it at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Wait. I just like think about it for a minute. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I really liked it overall.
It was good.
Yeah, it was really, really good. I thought a lot of the storyline was really good. Spoiler, by the way, in case.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't. Okay. I like the name change with the Ben Riley, Peter Parker thing.
Yeah, and how
Like, that's
it
what I mean.
was, like,
Yeah.
in the universe it was.
I kind of spoiled that for him when.
Yeah.
Because I watched it like on the day it came out, like all of it, and he.
Just can't keep his mouth shut.
No,
Like,
I can't. But no, it was really good. I like the name change, but I didn't like the way he got his powers. With the
it was a bit weird.
with the like the humanoid spider thing.
Because whenever like people get bitten by like zombies or something,
Yeah, they
it's just
become
stupid,
yeah.
you could just jump away.
You know, I didn't entirely like that at all.
I think it fit like the vibe of the show.
Yeah. No, it definitely did, 100%. It fit the vibe of the show, I think.
But it was just weird.
It was really odd. I didn't. No.
If they made it like a big spider.
Oh yeah, no,
instead of,
that
like,
would
an
have been
actual
cool.
dude with a spider face.
No, I found that really creepy actually when I watched it. Like that was really creepy. Yeah, but yeah, overall 8 out of 10. It was pretty good.
Yeah, and I think, well, downsides to it, I would say, the action. I think
The action.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there wasn't a lot of action.
Yeah, like
No.
aside from the scene in the bar. That
was such a
very
good scene. I love that scene.
Without that,
That was
I
so
would've-
good.
I would have said the action was bad.
That was so good.
And then when they fought Tombstone and all that,
Yeah.
but
No.
like the final fight was
It was really like underwhelming.
Yeah,
I did not like it. What do you think of Electro? Like the Electro character?
yeah, because the thing is,
I did not like
I don't
him at
know
all.
if this is true, but like I heard that it's not even Electra. It's like some other dude.
That's a bit odd.
Yeah, I heard that it wasn't actually Electra.
Either
It was,
way.
like I can't.
Well, who is it then?
He was called Megawatt.
You know what? Should I
can't
just look it up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you a minute. He was called.
Because, I mean, whether he was Electro or not, I think it was cool.
No, it's very cool.
Like, you know how they had his veins like light up.
Who was the electric person in Spiderman Noir? This says that he was Megawatt.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's weird.
Yeah, he didn't.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I suppose.
Hmm.
You know.
He was alright. And I think he was probably like he's not even Electro, but he was
Yeah.
more like
Yeah,
similar
no.
to Electro in the comics.
Yeah, no, I like. No, sorry, I can't say that. I did not like him. I don't like his character at all.
No, I thought he was alright. It was pretty intimidating.
I like Sandman.
Yeah, Sandman was good.
Sandman was very good.
Though about that, you don't see him turn into sand. Like
That is true.
You
That's him.
don't.
No,
He's-
you don't. He's like kind of turned the
Yeah,
skin.
exactly.
That's literally it.
Like I know the budget and stuff, but he could have become like a sand monster or something. I don't know. Yeah. Oh yeah, black and white and color.
Black and white. Oh,
I only
yeah.
watched black and white. And
I watched them both,
I think.
which was, by the way, a waste of my life. Don't watch them both.
But I think because I've seen some color shots, it's cool in color.
No, it is very cool in
Because
color.
it's just a normal show.
Yeah, it's very cool in color.
But the black and
Black
white
and
makes
white's
it
better.
authentic.
I prefer black and white.
Yeah, because like it makes it look like you're actually watching something different.
Yeah,
It's like it's
100%.
new, it's fresh.
I think black and white was better overall.
Yeah.
It is a hard one though. If you aren't really into black and white color movies, I'd still give it a try. But
Because
If-
I'm not.
if you don't want to, then just don't watch it in color.
Yeah.
Because it's still perfectly like all good and all right.
Just the first 2 episodes that you kind of like, you're not used to it, then you get used to it, and
Yeah.
it looks good.
100%. Although what I did notice is you do see certain things in color that you don't see in
Oh,
black and white.
like what?
I don't know. It's like, you know how in like English lessons in school, it's like you have to like analyze the colors. Like she's wearing the red dress and stuff.
Yeah.
Like
That's true.
to see the colors, you have to like
The lighting would look cool.
The lighting was very cool.
Yeah, I've seen clips. It looked good.
It was it was great. Overall,
Yeah.
it was really really good. I loved it.
What about the suit?
Yeah,
It
10
look-
out of 10.
It looks cool.
It was so cool.
Yeah.
Oh my, that was such a good suit.
Yeah.
I love it. I love the hat. I love the goggles. All of it. The way it goes like kind of night vision.
Hmm.
Oh
It
my
glows.
god, that was so cool.
Yeah, yeah.
So freaking cool. I love this suit. I love the coat. It's so similar to the Spider-Man Noir in Spider-Verse,
Yeah,
but it's not.
yeah.
It's weird, right?
Hmm.
But yeah, overall, I'd say it was pretty good. Do you have any takes on the show or not?
Well, I think the acting was really good.
The acting was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nicolas Cage was perfect
He
for
was
that
really
role.
good.
Honestly, I thought before watching, I thought, oh, he's a lot older now. I don't think he'll do
Yeah.
this very well. He did it perfectly.
Because, like, I love how Spider-Man's always, like, helping people out and stuff.
Yeah.
But then his one is, like, he's kind of over that now. He just doesn't want to.
Yeah, no,
That's
that
what
was
I
a nice
really
kind
like
of
that,
that was a
'cause-
nice twist.
Yeah, because, like, he knows that that's what he's meant to do, but he
Yeah.
just doesn't want to do it.
That was
they don't
yeah,
treat him
because
good about it.
he lost his wife. And,
Yeah.
Sorry, was it his wife yet?
I don't know.
I thought no. I think
I
it
don't
was just
think
like
it was.
boyfriend and girlfriend, and he was
Yeah.
gonna propose to her.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he was.
Yeah.
And how they... Because I don't know if he had an Uncle Ben or anything, but he couldn't save her because he was drinking in the bar or whatever.
Yeah, and
So
so,
that's like...
it's
that's-
blamed on
that's
him,
cool. Yeah.
and he blamed it on himself. But yeah, that it's kind of like an intertwined event with the majority of the Uncle Ben events.
Yeah, because he's like an older Spider-Man, so you
Yeah.
wouldn't really remember Uncle Ben that much.
And at the start when I first watched it, I thought it was the Spider-Man Noir from Spider-Verse, which by the way is the best Spider-Man movie ever released.
That's so good.
It is the best Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
100%. But anyway, off that, I thought it was the same person. It's not.
Which is fair enough.
Yeah, no, it's fair enough.
That's
Like, I don't mind that like being a problem.
Yeah.
But like, sorry, it's not a problem.
Yeah.
But my main take on the show would probably be that I don't like the way he got his powers with the weird spider zombie thing.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, it just wasn't enough
Yeah.
action. There wasn't swing. There were a few swinging scenes. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't read any of the Spider-Man Noir comics,
Same.
but I'm going to now that I've
Yeah,
watched
yeah.
that. But I'm not sure if that's if that is how he got his powers, or if they only did it for
That's true.
that movie. If so, I think it was a bad choice overall.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Let's move on.
let's move on to Mandalorian Grogu.
Oh yeah.
Mandalorian Grogu. I got this at City World because I went to see it on the day it came out.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, okay.
Should we rate it then?
Okay. I know.
Let me think.
I know he will be around because you didn't think it was that good, did you?
No. I don't want to overrate it, but okay, I'm gonna say 6.5.
That's fair.
Because what about you?
See, okay. As some like background, Carlos isn't as much of a diehard Star Wars fan as I am.
Yeah.
He's more of a Marvel person. I am diehard Star Wars. I've read a bunch of the comics.
Yeah.
I've watched all the series, all the movies. Oh, but it's really difficult. Because I think it started off really strong
Yeah.
with the 80-80 scene. By the way, the first live action 80-80 since Empire Strikes Back, which I thought was great. Honestly, I would want to rate it. So I'd want to rate it a 10, but it wasn't a 10. I'd say
It was pretty far from that.
I'd say if I overrated it because of my bias on Star Wars, I would say it's probably an 8. But
Yeah.
if I didn't say my bias, I'd probably say it's probably a 6.5 or a 7.
It just...
Because it was slightly underwhelming.
Because, like, yeah, I agree that it started off alright. What was his name? Rat of the Hutt.
Rot of the Hut.
Rot of the Hut.
Yeah, you'd watch Clone Wars to see little baby Rot of the Hut.
Oh yeah, I heard that he's in there.
Yeah, he is disgusting. He's absolutely disgusting.
But he was cool because at first I saw like a jacked hut and it looked weird, but it was alright.
No. The Jacked Hut idea
It's
is
actually cool.
yeah, it's
With
really
a big
cool.
axe and stuff. He was like throwing it. Yeah, it was alright at the start, but then it just
Wait, I think you need to talk about it a bit louder, mate.
huh?
You need to talk a bit louder.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, Callum, is it good?
It's not good, Adam, bro. You need to speak louder.
Oh,
Okay, yeah,
this is not good.
Yeah, no. Yeah. The voice crack. No, nice.
Yeah.
No, I thought it was good. I thought it was good.
Because
But, like,
there was a bit like halfway through where it changed. You know what I mean? Like,
No.
you know when the main plot where they save him, where they save Rot of the Hutt, and then
oh yeah,
they bring him to like wherever they brought him, and it just like the bounty hunter dude, he came.
the back dude. Yeah,
I don't know who he is. And it just switched. It switched up, and it felt like a new plot.
Embo.
Oh yeah.
The
Seen Clone Wars.
no, I thought that plot switch was good because
Yeah.
as I was watching it, I thought so once they had like saved Rot of the Hutt
Yeah.
and stuff, I thought there's no way this is the end. What?
Yeah, that's what I thought too. And I
I
kept
thought
going. It was
I said if this was the end, it's be like a 5 or a 4
yeah.
because that was but when Embo came in, I was like, we have Embo, we have Embo aura farming on a live action screen.
Yeah. I'm showing how much I don't know about Star Wars. Because also they're little dudes, what are they called? I don't know. They're little guys with moustaches, they're little babies.
I think I've forgotten. That's not good.
They're really cute.
That's not good.
They were so funny.
They're like old men.
Are they? Oh. They're really funny though.
No, they're hilarious.
They're dynamic.
Baby,
with
don't
Grogu.
cry. Baby, don't cry. Yeah, no, that's good. No, I liked it. I think.
Oh yeah. Oh, you got.
I think. No, you.
You know the bit where Mando goes into like the pit with the big snake thing.
Yeah, I love that.
I liked it, but holy plot armor, bro. But I actually just couldn't stop thinking like this dude's got a crazy plot armor.
No, yeah, but you have to admit it's a good scene.
It was cool. It's
It's a cool scene.
But just the whole, I think the whole thing with the film is that I knew he was gonna get out of the situation.
Yeah.
I knew he wasn't gonna die. There were no stakes.
Yeah, there's something I actually want to go into that you probably didn't notice when you watched it.
Yeah.
But I noticed straight away. I mean, my dad was there, and even he noticed straight away, and he was like, "Oh, this is such a reference, man!" Right? You know when? So we're kind of jumping back from our last, from the last topic, but you know when they were in the arena with Rotter,
Yeah.
the creatures they were fighting.
Yeah.
Do you know where they're from?
No.
The holographic table in on the Millennium Falcon.
Oh.
You know when Chewie and Chewie and R2D2 are playing the hologram game.
Yeah.
They're from that.
Oh.
They're the monsters in
really?
that.
That's cool.
I thought that was an amazing reference. I loved that.
That's cool.
Instantly, I just
'Cause I thought
massive
it was
smile on my
made up,
face.
but it's new.
Massive smile on my face. The second. Oh my god, I love that.
Don't
I
watch
love
Star
that.
Wars Dodge for that.
No, you don't. You need to watch all the Star Wars series before we continue this freaking podcast because yeah,
Especially Clone Wars.
you need to watch Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Although, actually no, I'll say that for later.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else? Oh yeah, a positive for it for once is
Fucking finally,
I think it looked really good.
it looked amazing.
I actually loved how it looked.
No, yeah, no, it looked amazing.
That scene where they were like the car chase scene or whatever.
Oh yeah, no, in the little
In
buggy
the little
thing.
buggy
Oh, I
thing,
thought that was hilarious.
That was
great.
The lighting was sick. That
Yeah.
was so cool.
And Grogu is so cute in this
yeah,
movie.
yeah.
I want a Grogu in real life.
Mm.
I need a Grogu in real life. He would change my life,
Yeah.
man. He is look at that little face. So cute, man. So cute.
I saw like a video on how like they designed him. It's crazy. It's really
Yeah,
good
no,
how
it's
they
really
designed
good.
him.
And
It's
like
perfect.
how he was an animatronic in this movie.
Yeah.
I said that too fast. An animatronic in this movie.
But it's never gonna beat the show. Like
No, the show is really good.
because then you know how people were saying, oh, it just feels like another episode of the show, and I was
No.
thinking, I think it does.
I think if it was split up, it would do.
Like 2 episodes.
Yeah,
of the show.
yeah, 2 episodes of the show. Yeah.
But then I was thinking, like, if it was 2 episodes of the show, I don't think it would have been 2 good episodes.
No,
I
it would
think
have
they
been
would've
2 mid episodes.
So it's not even.
But no, I think if they had split it in 2 episodes and put it on a new season, I think episode 1 would have been a good episode and one of the best episodes in the show.
Yeah, because it's the
Just because
whole...
of the freaking 80-80 scene.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love that. I was
That was really cool.
the second I saw the 80-80 on screen, I was
Yeah.
in love.
And also,
I was in love.
but the second half of the film, where Mando's like, he's got poison and stuff. You know that bit.
Talk louder.
Why is it not picking up my voice?
Just speak louder.
Just speak louder.
Should I
Like
move
me.
this? So it, like-
No, just
it
speak.
picks it
Just
up.
speak louder.
Speak.
Okay. He's just screaming.
Still not good enough. Speak louder.
So like
Okay, good.
That's good.
Yeah, when Mando was poisoned, yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Before you go on,
Okay.
right? Because I know what you're gonna say. It's gonna be shit. And you're gonna be wrong, right? I love like the little Grogu thing where he's walking around with a little walking stick. It shows how close he is to Yoda
That
and
was
how
cool.
much he's like Yoda.
That was really cool, but they dragged it on. Like
Oh,
that must. I don't know if I'm exaggerating, but that was at least 20 minutes of the
Hush.
film, bro.
hush.
He was just like
You
walking.
need to like hush up because it was not.
No, because it was good, but because it
was amazing.
It would have been really.
It was
good.
amazing.
No,
It was amazing.
It would
It was amazing.
It would have been really good if you didn't know that Mando was gonna wake up. But I knew that he was gonna wake up.
No, really, he's
Yeah.
the freaking main character, mate. He's the main character.
Hey,
Oh my god.
Yeah, but I knew that nothing was gonna happen. He was gonna get up. It was gonna be fine. It was gonna be absolutely fine. They were gonna be okay. Because
Okay.
if you were watching this film, because we've had 3 seasons of the show now, yeah, 3 seasons. That was big a while ago. Not even anymore. No one talks about it anymore. And they've released a film. You would think that they would maybe make the film like high stakes. Like
That is true. That is true.
they should have marketed the film as this is the finale.
I mean,
We're
the only
finishing
reason
now,
I
'cause
knew
it should have finished.
the only reason I knew he wasn't gonna die is because I saw the trailer and there were parts I hadn't seen yet and that he was in.
Yeah, that's true as well.
So
'Cause
it makes clear sense that yeah.
Yeah, because you know where we thought it was going to end halfway through. I knew it wasn't going to end because I saw the trailer and stuff.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. I preferred the vibe of the first half, and then
Yeah, no, same, no.
just the whole vibe.
The first half I got was really good, and then the second half was it got you kind of drop off a bit, like Loki season 2. We'll get into that tomorrow.
yeah. You got a crazy take on that.
Tomorrow.
But yeah, we're talking about this for a while. So one last thing to say: the music was good.
Yes, only
The
peak.
music was
Bro, I was generally dancing in the cinema, like
Yeah,
that.
Yeah, it was like 90s, like
so good.
Yeah,
Oh wait.
like synth stuff.
In case you haven't heard it yet, you should have done because it's
I
been
can
out for
play
like,
it in like the edit.
it's been out for like ages, dude. I'll play it into the mic to see if it like picks it
I
up.
guess.
It might not.
I'll just
um,
play it when I edit it.
Hold on. Music from Mando movie, cool 80s one.
I'm hoping this is picking up.
It is picking up your voice, alright.
It must be.
Is this it? Oh yeah, this is it.
A bit closer to the mic or something.
I don't think
Say
that's
that.
That's like a Mondo Bank advert.
nice.
We're now, I guess, advertising for Mondo Bank.
Oh yeah.
Not it.
I'll
Okay.
play it in the edit, bro.
Okay, fine. Play it in, though.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah, so good, man.
I mean,
So
it doesn't beat the original soundtrack. But it
No.
was
Okay, I'll say it in a minute.
good. Are you sure?
I'll say it in a minute.
The original soundtrack is like top
So
10.
it's so
like,
good. Of all time.
Maybe.
Of all time.
Nah, it
Top
doesn't. It
five
doesn't
all
make
time.
the top 10. It does not make the top.
It
5.
does. It does.
It does not.
You'd be quiet.
It does not make
be
the top
quiet.
5. What we got left to do?
Hush up, child. Hot takes.
Hot takes. This is gonna take a while.
Where's my... Oh, my folder.
Your pen. Callum, throw it.
Sorry.
You ready? There you go.
Alright.
Okay. I got mine here.
Alright. Who's gonna start? I'll let you start.
So I'm gonna say my hot take. Okay. You're not gonna like this one.
Yeah. Talk loud for it so I can hear it, by the way.
The Force Awakens is better than A New Hope.
Oh god. Ian's gone.
What are you on?
Okay.
I think he broke the door.
You're on cocaine. I'm sorry.
I think he broke the door.
Have your cell back.
What are you broken like that? I was right like that.
Are you sure?
Wait, have your note back.
Oh. Oh.
That bad.
This is mine. Yeah.
Yeah. I've lost my page.
That was a joke, by the way.
You're wrong. Oh.
Yeah, I told Callum about this.
Yeah, no.
Should I say a real one now then?
Yeah,
Oh, you go.
I'll go. Tom Holland is the worst Spider-Man right now, and maybe the worst Spider-Man to ever come on screen.
Should we save this for tomorrow?
No,
Because we're talking about Brand New Day.
I'll say now.
Okay. This is gonna go into who's the best Spider-Man. It's gonna take a while.
It's not.
Okay. That's crazy.
It's not.
No,
It's not.
it really depends on how Brand New Day does.
Do you want to go to more tomorrow?
Yeah, let's save it for tomorrow.
Okay, cool. Do you want me to do a different
Next
one?
week, because this is coming out
Do you
that
want
week.
me to do a different one? Or...
Yeah. Try it. I don't know.
The new Michael Bay Ninja Turtle movies are better than the 90s ones.
See, we were talking about this the other day.
I was. Yesterday.
It's actually insane. I don't know if I'm overrating them, but like, when's the last time you watched them? The 90s one.
When I was like 14.
That's crazy.
That was like freaking...
Because we
That's
need
so
to talk
long
about
ago.
this. Why? Why do you think that?
One. They're so creepy. What?
No, they're not.
That's one. They're too silly, I think. I do like the kind of darkness that comes with the Michael Bay movies.
I do, but it gets dark. It gets serious.
Yeah, I like that.
No, like in the originals,
Okay.
it gets really.
True.
It's really good.
But no, it's just not good.
Because they're goofy because they're teenagers.
But you're wrong.
But it gets
But you're
serious
wrong.
when it needs to be. Like when they lose Splinter, and then they go to the fire. That's crazy. That was so good.
Yeah, but...
Oh, and the bath scene with. wait. Let me explain.
Context, Carl. Context.
The scene when Leo is it Leo or Raph? I think it's when Leo's in a coma and he's in the bath. They put him in the bath. No, they put him in the bath to lie down there, and Raph is like waiting there, like on a chair, like the whole time, like for days, just to wait for him to wake up. Because they were arguing early in the film, and then you see that he's waiting there the whole time because he actually cares. And Raph with the trench coat, is that not aura?
Okay.
That's so tough.
What about when Raph goes in to save everybody in the Ninja Turtle movie?
I don't remember that film.
Oh, then you're just dumb. Like you aren't allowed to have an opinion on it unless you don't.
No,
Like,
because
remember.
I watched
It was so good.
I watched it a while ago.
What
but I
about
watched it multiple
when
times.
Raph went in to save all of them?
Is this the first or second one?
I think second one.
Is it when he? I don't know. Should I say what? So one of the main reasons I hate that film is they look stupid.
They look great.
They look terrible.
They look like turtles.
No, they don't.
Yes,
No.
yes, they do.
Okay, yeah.
You're telling me the original look like turtles?
But they don't look like the Ninja Turtles.
Yes, they do.
No,
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they
I don't
do.
like it.
You're wrong.
The originals look better.
All right. Okay. But
They
how
look
is?
better.
Pull up 2 pictures.
I can pop them on the screen.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the new ones are better.
No, they don't. They
Yes, they
don't.
do. You're wrong.
Because the
I'm
suits.
And best scene in like both of these movies, in both of them, and the old ones, is in the elevator where they go in the ding, ding, ding.
Did they do that in the
ding.
old one? I think they did.
No.
No. Oh, you mean both 1 and 2?
Yeah.
The new ones.
Yeah.
Wait,
In the Michael Bay ones, when they're like,
okay, yeah, that elevator
ding,
scene's cool.
ding,
I like that
ding,
scene.
ding.
That is a very good scene.
that's amazing.
That's like the iconic scene for the film, but it's the only like iconic scene I can think of.
No.
Name another one.
Fight between Splinter and Shredder.
He looks so stupid. I can't take him seriously. Genuinely.
He's like a rat.
But he just looks too much.
He's
like...
a rat.
So Splinter in the originals looks infinitely better than the new one.
Yeah, but he looks like an actual rat, at least.
We keep saying new as if these didn't come out in 2014. No, but he
Yeah,
looks
like that, you know.
stupid. He looks creepy. Because I'm thinking, because in this film he's a rat and he turns into a human rat, whereas in the original, is he a rat and he turns into a human rat too? Because sometimes he's a human and he turns into a rat, And then sometimes he's a rat and he turns into a big rat.
Anyway, point is,
I
I'm
can't
right,
remember which
you're
is
wrong.
which. I prefer when they look more humanoid.
Okay.
Because it's just more...
Okay, that's true. That's true. But the Ninja Turtles did look humanoid. But they also look more turtle.
They were huge.
Which
as
looks
well.
more like the cartoon.
They were big. I didn't like that.
I like that a lot.
They were too big.
They were perfect size.
And
That's how big they would be if it happened in real life. But it couldn't happen in real life.
they were CGI.
Yeah! When we have CGI now, it's like that. But
Okay,
why not?
Fair enough, but it didn't look good.
That's like saying, oh yeah, let's just go back and put
The
all...
CGI didn't look good.
Okay, that's like saying, let's just go back and put Optimus Prime in a plastic costume.
That's different though. Because that looked good. That
Right.
CGI and
How about
Transformers
this?
is amazing.
Agree to disagree.
We need to talk about that as well. My hot take on that.
Agree to disagree, yeah?
Wait. I was gonna say something. I can't remember now.
Agree to disagree?
No, I disagree.
Yeah, agree to disagree, yeah. Agree to disagree.
Agree to disagree, I guess. You need to rewatch.
You're
it.
wrong, anyway.
We're gonna rewatch it.
Go on, take.
Okay. So we were talking about Transformers. The Optimus Bay design, Michael Bay design, from the first film.
Oh, no.
The one from the first film where he's got the fire on him is better than this new one from Rise of the Beasts where he's in that classic look.
No.
I prefer that design.
No.
I prefer that original design.
No.
from the films. Why not?
No.
I'll say why. Because I get that
There is no reason why. One, he does not look like a truck.
he does.
He's got, wait.
He's got the windows.
If I put some windows on your Jesse, you do look like a truck. No.
He's got the windows. He's got the things. The little
No,
tubes.
the little tubes. If I put some windows and tubes on you, it's a truck. He's a truck.
Look,
He's a truck,
they
everybody.
They put what was necessary, and
Then,
they made it look.
what's more cartoon
cool.
accurate?
Okay, that's right. Because I didn't say it's more cartoon
That's
accurate.
true,
I just
that's
said it looks.
That's true. Okay, now we go to his
night design.
night design.
I don't like that.
That's better than
I hate that design.
that. Right, I
'Cause
get.
that's not a truck.
I get my entire point.
Because
That,
you said about the
yeah,
truck.
yeah,
That's just not a
yeah,
truck.
I get my entire point that that's not a truck.
Okay.
But he looks so cool.
He looks
He looks
cool,
so
but
cool.
he doesn't look like Optimus Prime.
Yes, he does.
He doesn't.
And he looks insanely cool, better than
he
yours.
just looks no.
Yes.
Because that other one is like, because this new, you know what it might be.
What?
The new Rise of the Beast film, right?
Yeah.
I feel like they didn't capture what Michael Bay captured with like the Transformers being huge robots like that turn into cars.
Yeah.
They didn't. They looked smaller. It just wasn't more as impactful like when they're moving around. In those original films, they looked so real.
I thought it was fine.
I didn't. I don't. The film was alright.
I
They
thought
didn't-
it was fine.
That original design is so tough with the fire. It looks so
both,
cool.
Both the night design and the new design from not technically it's the old design, but
Yeah.
design from Rather Beast is so much better. Also, one more point about yours before you move on to the next hot take.
Yeah,
I hate his face.
his face.
I hate his face.
It's weird without the mask, without the thing that covers his mouth.
Yeah, it is. And
But with the thing that covers his mouth, it's so cool.
and it's just constantly weird though.
That was with all of them though.
He
All the
uses it in, like,
characters,
one
looked
scene.
all the Transformers looked weird in the Michael Bay films,
That's true.
except for Optimus Prime. He looked cool. Bumblebee was cool. I know they did the whole he can't speak thing. That was weird.
I
That's not original. I didn't like it because I grew up with
yeah.
it. I like that's all I knew. Really.
I grew up with it too.
But I understand why people wouldn't like that.
Yeah.
Okay,
I see where you're coming from.
Yeah, it's tough. It's cool. It just looks better on screen, I think.
I still think Rise of the Beast is better. Much better.
Well, fair enough.
A million trillion billion times better. But okay. I see your points and like yeah.
I'm gonna pop up some images.
Yeah, it's fine, yeah.
They
Yeah, it's fine.
they can tell for themselves.
Yeah. Comment on what you think is the best. And
Yeah. We're gonna get so many comments, aren't we? We're gonna have one comment agreeing with me.
no, me. Okay, I reckon we can probably fit in two more hot takes each.
Yeah. Two.
Oh, sorry, one more each.
Let me check how long I've got it for. It's only been half an hour.
Okay, yeah, that's chill.
Are we? Is audio looking good?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I really hope so. Because
Okay, that's the backstory. We've been working on like the audio problem for like the last
4
for, like, the last 4
genuinely.
hours.
4
It's been
hours.
insane.
we were meant to start recording like 4 hours.
It's been so long. It's been so long. Oh my god.
Oh, it's so warm in here.
It is boiling.
Okay.
This is like my study, and
Yeah.
it's absolutely boiling. We have no fan, and we can't use a fan because of the mics.
Yeah.
It's just absolute scorcher. And we live in the UK, and for some reason, heat in the UK is just more hot than everywhere else.
Yeah. Okay.
I was like,
Let's go with. Echo was pretty good. Marvel's Echo was pretty good. It was alright.
Marvel's Echo was the worst movie in the franchise.
It was a show.
It's a show. I don't care.
It was. I get why people didn't like it. It was boring, but like,
Yeah, it was incredibly boring.
I've heard people saying it's one of the worst ones. It's worse than She-Hulk. No, it's not.
She-Hulk is better than Echo.
What? No,
She-Hulk is good.
She-Hulk.
She-Hulk is good.
Stop lying.
I'm not lying. It was a good show. I didn't mind watching it, but I enjoyed watching it. It was a good show.
Oh my gosh, I watched that weekly, and every week it just made my day worse. I
Look,
came home from
It
school
was like
and
it was
made
like
worse.
slightly libtarded in like certain parts, but other than that, it was a good show.
It was nothing happened.
And
What happened?
it was just nice to watch.
The only thing that
It was a
happened,
nice change of pace. It was
only-
nice to watch.
The only significant thing that happened was Scar coming from Planet Star or whatever it's called.
It was so good.
He looks stupid. They ruined my favorite character. They ruined the only significant thing they did was ruin Scar. That's it. That's literally all they did. When the best part of the show is when Smart Hulk is on the screen, you know it's bad. Like when Smart Hulk is carrying the show, it's bad. Genuinely.
Oh my god.
It was really bad.
It was not bad.
I'm trying to think of one good thing that happened in it. They ruined Daredevil too, so it wasn't even
No,
that
yeah,
wasn't
they
even
did.
good.
I like their little.
I didn't know. I didn't like that.
When you just get crushed, like
I guess so, bro.
you know what I mean, though, right?
It's
Like,
I do, yeah. Okay.
and like, who knows what happens when that happens? Like, maybe that's like a trigger,
I see.
but like something more.
Okay. What are you actually saying?
You know what I'm saying?
His suit was ugly too.
What, the black one?
No, the yellow and red one. She-Hulk.
I didn't mind it.
It was like a homage to the
I didn't mind
comics, but it was mid.
Anyway, it was good. It was a good show.
It was mid. It was
Also,
so
this was
bad.
not even a hot take. It was about Echo. We don't know about She-Hulk.
Well, yeah, Echo.
She-Hulk's my next hot take. But we just covered that now, I guess.
Yeah. Well, Echo. What were we even saying? Why didn't you like Echo?
Mid.
Why?
Mid.
give a reason.
Mid.
Okay, so I'm assuming it was boring.
It was just boring.
I prefer.
No. Reworded. It wasn't just boring. It was unwatchable!
I prefer a boring show that is serious. It was serious, and I appreciate that it was serious because it was deep. It was like her whole car crash backstory was crazy. That was sad.
What about
That's how she went.
She-Hulk's
deaf and all that.
She-Hulk's car crash backstory?
Oh, this is so sad, bro. I started crying.
No, Echo is horrific.
Echo was okay.
Echo is horrific.
Daredevil was in it for like a few seconds. That was sick. That was cool.
Echo was horrific.
The only bad thing about that show, the only two bad things about that show, was it was slightly boring. Not much was happening, and they ruined. They slightly ruined.
Slightly boring is crazy. It was unwatchable.
They messed up Kingpin a bit. He wasn't all good. He wasn't that good. Yeah, Kingpin was bad.
Yes, Kingpin was bad.
Also with like
They messed up everything in that show.
the last episode was mid.
You know what? I didn't
That was
have
rubbish.
high hopes watching it,
I didn't either,
and
and I liked it. I didn't like
And
it. but
somehow,
it was okay.
right? when I went in, yeah, let's say from scale 0 to 10, my hope was at 0. Somehow, when I came out watching it, it was at -10. -10.
It was. I would genuinely give it a 6 out of 10, at least.
That's crazy. 2.
Maybe I'm
2 out of 10.
misremembering.
2 out of
but
10.
I think her character was okay.
No.
The fight scenes were alright. It was pretty good. Pretty good fight scenes. She had to do the whole stitching herself up thing.
But,
like
yeah, they weren't too
Punisher
bad.
does all the time.
They
That
weren't
was
too
cool.
bad, but it was okay. It was a bad movie. It's a movie. It was a bad show. It was a bad show. It was a bad show. It was terrible.
If I have to remember, like the side characters were mid.
Yeah.
I don't even remember them. I'm thinking back to She-Hulk. Wong was rubbish in that. Oh, they were actually. It was Abomination was terrible. Oh, that show was really bad. Anyway,
I think him going on
the
like
fourth wall break at the end. We're breaking the fourth wall now.
yeah. I think him going on like guru yoga. Teacher.
Forget that. The fourth wall break where she goes into Marvel HQ.
Yeah.
What was that, genuinely? She's not Deadpool. She's not.
No, just no. No one can live up to the goat.
Exactly.
He is the goat. He is the goat.
It was bad.
You know who's more goated?
Wolverine, yeah. Should we talk? Well, that's not really a hot take.
No.
The Deadpool take.
Anyway.
That Deadpool Wolverine's the worst one.
Move on.
I don't think that's
Move on to my one because
Yeah,
your
go
one was
ahead.
terrible. We can actually talk about this now. Loki fell off on season 2.
I don't know how to reply because that's crazy. That's just not right. That's not true.
It's correct.
That's incorrect.
It's correct.
No, because you can say season 1 was better than season 2. It did not fall off.
It fell off a bit.
Did you like the ending?
Yes.
So what's wrong with it?
It just fell off a bit.
How did it start? It started off strong because he's what was it? He was time warping or something. I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah.
But that was cool because you don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Oh, what's his name? Ouroboros.
Yeah.
Who's played by what's his name?
I'm not saying that's racist.
I don't want to say it wrong because it's racist. Well, yeah, whoever he was, I really like him as an actor. He's really cool.
Yeah, no,
Right.
no, he was good. Did he play the kid in Indiana
Yeah,
Jones?
he did,
That is gay.
and
Okay.
in Goonies as well.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
I really like him as an actor.
He's a great actor.
Yeah, yeah,
Did you see the that video of him when he won the Oscar?
yeah.
Yeah, that was
he's really
sad.
wholesome.
Yeah, really wholesome. I love that.
Have
you seen a picture of him with Harrison Ford?
Oh yeah, when they're older.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird. It's like freaking time dilation.
Yeah.
He blips out and then just came back. Yeah.
It's cool. I like he was a great additional character. He was like a new character.
Yeah, he was.
great.
But I think it fell off. Still.
No, Mobius was so good. Mobius is such a good character. I'm like he didn't
I
die.
love Mobius.
I thought he was gonna die. I'm happy he didn't
yeah.
die. He got a happy ending. Did he?
Unlike
Sort of, yeah.
Unlike Stranger Things, I'm happy he didn't die.
Yeah. Like no one died, but Loki did the sacrifice thing. That was
good.
Really good.
Not really good.
So he technically died, but it was
Not really. But okay.
maybe the reason I really liked season 2 is because the hype around it. Because when season 1 came out, it was right after Endgame.
Oh, it's not. Yeah.
I
Okay.
was a bit too young to like be into it that much.
I was
Season
really.
2, I was watching all the.
I was
all the
really hyped
theories.
about season 2. Really
I
hyped.
was so hyped.
As some background, they were filming a part of season 2, like
Oh, yeah.
like up the road from me, and I went to like go look at it. I saw the actor. I saw Tom Hiddleston there. I didn't meet him, of course, because I'd like wait outside because they're like freaking security everywhere. But I looked in, I saw Tom Hiddleston, Loki, Sylvie, Mobius. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was quite happy with that. But then when season 2 came out, wasn't as good.
It was so good.
It was really good, but it did fall off.
I did hear that they had to rewrite the ending really quickly, which is insane because it was
It was
great
really good. It was really,
It was
good.
crazy,
It was,
like-
it was yeah.
They
Really
get
good.
these guys on Doomsday, man. Though I think Doomsday's in good hands.
I hope
But
so.
they get these guys on some other MCU movies and or shows.
I don't know why. I have a weird feeling that Doomsday is going to be extremely underwhelming.
I hope not.
I think it will be extremely underwhelming.
And they've hyped it up too much.
Maybe
If it's bad, then
it's bad.
R.I.P. Marvel, genuinely.
No,
Because
Marvel,
they're on like the last string.
even if it's
So,
bad, I don't think Marvel will fall off.
I don't think. I don't know. You know,
If Brandon Day is good, I don't think it'll fall off. If Doomsday's
Marvel
bad.
could have the Star Wars treatment to the point where it's like, obviously Star Wars is huge. Like it's a big like.
Like a
It's really good, but it's not good anymore. Like whenever you think, Okay, more Shadow Lord and all that.
Yeah,
but
that's insane. You haven't even watched it,
film-wise.
and you know it's the best.
But like, come on, you gotta admit it peaked back in like it peaked at the original trilogy.
It peaked at Rots.
Okay, yeah, and then it fell off.
No, okay. Original trilogy peak,
Like,
peak. Full peak.
We're not including Star Wars animation then. I'm
know
talking about live action.
Shall we just quickly rank the Star Wars? If you want.
I haven't watched them all, but you can.
The movies.
Yeah.
Top 3. Sorry, top 5.
Okay.
After you.
Empire Strikes Back.
Okay. It's not that hard, come on. Come on,
Revenge of
girl.
the Sith.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's peak.
Return of the Jedi
Yeah.
is above A New Hope.
That's
my top
That's
3.
crazy, but okay. Top 5.
A New Hope. Attack of the Clones. Because I haven't watched Rogue One, and I know that would be higher up.
Rogue One is crazy good.
I know, I haven't
I
watched
love Rogue
anything,
One.
genuinely.
You would put Attack of the Clones. Okay.
I haven't watched Rogue One,
Okay.
so I would probably put it higher up.
Okay.
I would put it above Attack of the Clones.
Okay.
Because I didn't like Attack of the Clones, but
What?
Mando and Grogu does not beat Attack of the Clones.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Fine. For me, number 1, Empire. Number 2, Rots. Number 3, A New Hope. Number 4, Return of the Jedi. Number 5, Rogue One. I love Rogue One. My dad, for my dad, it's number 1.
I've seen clips like the Darth
he
Vader
loves it.
Aura Farm clips.
Oh,
look sick.
No, Star Wars writers when they don't know what to do,
Yeah,
Darth Vader Aura Farm,
yeah.
and it's peak
It always
every single
hits.
time. It always hits every time.
The thing is with Revenge of the Sith, it's only it peaks at the end. The rest of it's mid. It's like all this. Like I don't know. This is probably a hot take, but all the prequels are mid, except for the end of Revenge of the Sith.
That's true.
They're all like
No, yeah, that's true.
they don't get
That's
that
true.
good.
That's true. How did we
But
get
all
here
their
from Loki?
endings are good actually. All their endings are good because the ending of Phantom Menace was good. Actually, no,
No.
it wasn't actually.
The ending of Attack of the Clones was good.
I can't remember it.
They were dumb.
For some reason, I can't remember Attack of the Clones.
He's
It's
a
weird.
goldfish,
I can
by the
remember
way.
all of them. Huh?
You're a goldfish.
Goldfish, yeah. I can remember everything else but Attack of the Clones. I think it's because I was just zoned out while watching it. It must have been boring.
No, it was good. It wasn't that good.
Is it? Is that the one? That's the one with Boba Fett, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where he died. No.
No,
Django Fett
Django
dies.
Fett.
Yeah.
Boba Fett is in it though.
But he's a kid.
Yeah.
Django Fett dies.
Yeah, Mace
Yeah.
Windu just chopped his head.
That scene where like I can't remember where they were, but it was like in the rain or something. When Django Fett's like hunting someone.
Jango Fett didn't die in the rain.
No, I
Django
mean like
Fett
it's
died in
before he
Genesis.
dies. Yeah, I know he dies
What,
like in.
on Camino with Obi-Wan.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't remember these planet names.
I don't remember the planets. I don't remember the ships. I don't know.
Disappointing.
You won't catch me lacking with
So
Marvel,
disappointing.
but only with Star Wars. So I don't know. Is the audio good? Yeah.
Yeah. You need to like stop checking the audio and focus on the audio stuff.
Well, how long are we in now? 43 minutes.
I'll tell you if
You need to like cut out these time checks.
No, I don't know.
Cut them out.
Any other hot takes? Should I say one?
I thought that. How did we get away from Loki that easily?
I don't know.
Okay. Overall, yeah, I still think it fell off.
I think it was worse than season 1, but it was not. It wasn't a fall off. It was
Honestly,
good.
I'm not even sure if that's necessarily a hot take that it fell off because I know a lot.
No.
I know a lot of people.
It
a
was
lot of people
great.
think- a lot of people. A lot of people think that. By the way, I have a stammer.
It was so like you know that episode where everything blows up. Like,
Yeah.
it gets to the end of the
was it.
episode. What's his name? Victor Timely goes into the temporal loom thing, and he just dies, and then the whole thing explodes.
Yeah.
That was I was flabbergasted, genuinely. That's probably the best episode of a show I've ever seen.
I still.
Maybe I'm
think it fell
overrating
off.
that, but that was crazy.
I think it fell off.
I remember dropping, my jaw dropped. And then,
Anyway,
I was waiting
okay.
for the next episode. The next episode was a little bit of a letdown because it was kind of weird.
It
How
was.
they, he went back in time to find all of them again.
Yeah,
It didn't really make
was
much
odd.
sense.
That was really odd.
It was kind of weird. It wasn't making any sense to me.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't get the ending, but it was cool.
Yeah, it's a good ending. I liked it. We need to do your hot take now. Sorry.
Fine
Yeah,
one.
yours.
Okay, I haven't
Quickly,
told you
though.
about this one.
Dude,
Um,
I got this notebook when I was like 4. What is this drawing I made?
the anomaly.
Or like,
Let's show the camera.
bear in mind, I drew it when I was like 4 years old.
That is
But
tough.
I am not an artist. He's the artist out of the two of us.
I might start selling my work on here.
Where? I don't see any of your work up here. It needs to be up here. I told you to draw something, but you didn't.
Oh, I procrastinate a lot, so
Yeah.
I forgot.
You know, okay. You finish our take and then we'll move on to something else.
Okay, I don't know how you're gonna find this. Captain Marvel is the one that came out before Endgame. It was a pretty good film.
I agree.
Really?
Yep.
People hate that film a lot.
Wow.
Yeah, like
The only part I didn't like about it is how Nick Fury lost
so
his
dumb.
high. That was
was
dumb.
that really brings the
Yeah,
film down by
yeah.
like 4
Yeah, a
stars,
lot.
genuinely.
But no, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, like the rest of it, like it was. I like it was set during the 80s. I think that was a
I
cool
got no
setting.
water.
This was a decent character. A backstory thing. It was a bit weird, but I really didn't like Fury. He was bad.
No, yeah, he wasn't great in that movie at all, really.
But the scrolls were really cool. Like, what's his name? Talos, or whatever.
Oh, you know, yeah.
He was cool.
I don't think that was his name though. Might have
Something
been.
like that.
Oh man, it's just leaking. Never mind.
Oh.
That is horrific.
Okay. Yeah. So I guess there's nothing to talk about then. Should I bring out another one or something else? I'm gonna leave all my Spider-Man ones for next episode because we're gonna talk about
That's
Brand New
fine.
Day.
That's fine. I can give one.
Yeah, you get
I
one.
have a lot, but like they're not great. Those are the best ones I wrote for this episode.
We still got Comic of the Week to do, by the way.
Prime Sunjin Woo beats Goku.
Ah. I don't know because
From the manga.
I haven't read the manga, the manhwa. or
He's
whatever.
basically immortal.
Okay, sure, bro. I don't know.
Read the manhwa.
Right now.
Yeah.
We can't talk about this one because I don't know anything
Yeah.
about it.
Okay, true.
Should I bring up one more? This is
I
one we were
think-
talking
I
about
think-
yesterday.
Okay.
Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness is a good film. I really like that film.
It is so bad.
I love that. I don't know if saying love is like too
Gay.
much. Gay. No, but I don't know if I'm exaggerating, but I really liked it.
No, it wasn't good.
I see why it's not good. It isn't really that good. But I watched that film. It was peak when I watched it.
No. See,
I
watched
came
it-
out of that thinking.
I
oh,
remember
holy peak, bro.
watching it in the cinema with our friend David.
Oh,
Oh no! No, I did watch it with David. Yeah, and it was so bad. We
you
both
came out of that thinking it was bad.
yes, I did.
The thing is, it was underwhelming because the theories about that film. I remember they were through the roof. There was some crazy theories coming out about that,
Yeah,
and I expected more. But we saw Mr. Fantastic.
we did.
That was crazy. We knew Patrick Stewart was going to be in it as Professor X.
Okay, the
'Cause
Wanda.
they spoiled that. I think they should.
I like I do like the Wanda stuff where she's like king of all people.
Yeah, like I mean,
When she exploded Black Adam's head, that was sick.
yeah,
Really gruesome.
like Black Adam in it was cool.
Bro,
who else was in it?
Black Adam, like back in my day, Black Adam used to be my favorite.
Wait, Black Adam. What are we talking about?
Hold on, wait.
What's his name? I forgot. Black Bolt.
What? Let's make that noise on my nose. What the hell?
It's Black,
Black Bolt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we
Black-
took 20 seconds there to call him Black Adam without anyone noticing.
Oh my lord. Okay.
Anyway.
Black Bolt
Yeah, Black Bolt.
used to be my favorite character in Marvel. That's why. Okay.
Really?
That's why right now I'm so surprised I got his name wrong.
I only knew him from the cartoons and stuff. Like the Avengers cartoon. I didn't know much about him. Actually, I did read a comic about him. I read a few comics about him before.
He was so cool in the freaking Lego games too.
Yeah, the Lego games.
No, I love those games.
Yeah. I think the problem is
bad.
they made the Illuminati in that stupid. They were just
It was dumb.
stupid.
Yeah.
They were actually just like unintelligent.
Correct.
And Mr. Fantastic is the most intelligent person on the planet.
Yeah.
In the universe.
In the universe.
Well, I don't know about the universe, but
Universe.
and he was stupid.
Yeah, he wasn't. Yeah. No, he was not great. And I think if he was as smart as like Marvel puts him as, he would have come up with a way to beat Wanda.
Yeah. Just at the time it was hype. It was all just like service to the fans, but I don't care.
No, I think you're wrong. I think it was a bad movie.
But I was expecting superior Iron Man. I remember that.
Oh, so was I. That'd been so good.
Is that what he's called? I think. I
Yeah.
think everyone was expecting that. He just wasn't there.
I thought like
That if he was there, then
Tom Cruise playing Superior Iron Man.
that would have been so cool. Yeah.
No, he didn't come around.
Another thing I loved about it: zombie Doctor Strange. When he dream walks in his like decayed body.
That is pretty.
That
cool.
was sick.
That's
That was so
pretty
cool.
That is pretty cool.
What about?
Bit weird though.
Yeah. No, it was cool.
Yeah.
What about what's her name? America Chavez or whatever.
Of course, you like that character.
Huh?
Hmm?
I'm pretty sure she's gay or something. She was mid.
No, I don't. I did not.
Because
like the character.
just because of the fact that her powers are just OP.
Yeah, no.
Like what?
Interdimensional powers.
Yeah. If she's not in Doomsday, then what? It was stupid. She could just like she couldn't control them, but still,
She kind of could by the end.
she was training to. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just like
If she starts training at like Kamataga and stuff, and gets as good as Doctor Strange, I don't see anyone beating her.
yeah,
Apart from like the one above all.
the one above all. Yeah.
The one above all.
Yeah. I don't. Her character was okay. Yeah, she wasn't annoying.
No. Anyway, I again agree to disagree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I didn't like it.
I can agree that some people might not like it, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I liked watching it.
Something
That suit up scene at the start. I know. I keep going on, but
that's good. That's good. Something I want to add in, right? So we're 16 years old, almost 17,
Yeah.
and finished our GCSEs recently. How'd they go? This brings me back to your point on your procrastination.
I think I was doing more podcast work than revising.
Yeah, we've been planning this for so long.
Yeah. Yeah, we still weren't prepared.
No.
Yeah. They went okay.
Yeah. They weren't too bad.
Yeah. I don't know.
But computer science. Callum can back me on this one.
Yeah.
Callum, how'd you find computer science?
Terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say it a bit louder.
Terrible.
Yeah. I mean,
Absolutely terrible.
it was pretty poor. It was not great. He's getting a call.
Why are you getting?
I'm getting a call.
No.
Not
From my
Bill
little
Do Not
brother.
Disturb.
Yeah, just leave it.
I hope he's
Let
like
it-
not in trouble or something.
Oh my god.
Are you able to pause the sound?
Pause the sound.
I don't know.
No.
Let's end this.
Just
Um,
edit it out. Edit that.
I'll call him
Edit
back.
out,
Wait, what
edit
time
out,
are we on?
Get it out. Get it out. Wait. I
We are on 53 minutes.
All right.
Come on.
So we want about an hour.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Comic of the week. Unless we want to do some more
Do you
stuff.
want to do that or?
We don't have a comic to show, do we?
'Cause
I mean, you didn't bring it.
I forgot
You
to
went to
bring
bring
it.
What was it?
So Ricardo's just spamming me. He's not. He
Okay.
doesn't actually need to talk to me.
So okay, let's go back then, because I was gonna say something.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say something like I'm so dumb. I've completely forgotten.
That's great.
That's unfortunate. I mean, we can just do comic of the week, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have anything else to say. I don't think.
What is your
leaving
comic
all
of the week?
My comic of the week is Spawn Volume 1.
Yeah.
I
Really
don't have
comic.
it. I'll put a picture or something up. It was good. It was really good.
Really good comic book.
Because I knew about Spawn and stuff. But I read that as like the first time I was like properly introduced to him. It was good, but it got really weird at the end. It was like confusing. Like Superman's in it.
Yeah.
What?
No,
Was he? I can't remember.
no.
It got really weird. I don't
He
know.
didn't one of them, I think. But no, I love the character of Spawn. I think he's great.
Yeah, he's cool because he's like.
I main him in MK.
Oh, yeah.
I just play him.
He's really cool. And like the bit in the comic where he gets guns, that was cool.
Yeah.
And I like his cape.
Oh, his cape's so
Todd
cool.
McFarlane's
His cape.
cool. I like his art as well.
I think his cape is the best cape in cinema fiction.
Fair enough, yeah.
That's a fair take.
I saw like a thing on the escape pod.
Yeah.
This is like our main inspiration.
Yeah, no, we love them.
We're gonna get them on here.
I watch them all the
time.
time.
They had Todd McFarlane on.
Huh?
They had Todd McFarlane on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. How did they do that? I don't know.
Well, see, they've gotten really big. which
Yeah.
Hopefully we will, but
Maybe.
maybe.
And he was talking about how Spawn's cape is like designed in a way where it will look cool, like
Yeah.
always.
I love.
Can't
Spawn's
remember.
cape.
It looks really cool
I
because it's
love
like
Spawn's cape. I
it
love
like
it.
flows around like on like a wave.
Flows around like a cape,
yeah,
like a cape does.
yeah.
Yeah. No, Spawn's really good. I like
Spawn's design is cool as well. You can see it's
Oh my,
Spider-Man
yeah.
inspired.
it. Venom inspired heavily.
Yeah, definitely Venom.
Heavily Venom inspired.
But it looks cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like the colours.
Heavily Venom inspired.
The villains are like terrifying. They're like
Yeah, the
evil.
villains are scary.
They're
Yeah.
like proper evil.
Properly evil.
And the whole demon stuff
Mm.
and hell. It's cool. It's cool.
Very cool.
I like the art as well. Like you should definitely pick it up if
Definitely pick it up. It's a great comic book. I've read it. He's read
I've
it.
got volume 2. I'm gonna try read that.
Yeah.
Soon.
I mean, soon, once we get like enough of a fan base, we'll start giving away the comic of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we need a fan base. So.
Yeah. I mean, next comic of the week we do. I'll give you a challenge and I'll say
I don't think we should.
whoever gets.
I don't think anyone's taken the challenge.
Yeah, but like once someone does, like
Yeah,
maybe we
I
won't
guess.
pick it.
Yeah.
I'll like give you a challenge or something, and if you do it, I'll give you the comic.
Yeah.
And it always be something simple like post clips of us on TikTok and stuff.
Oh yeah, because we need like someone to post stuff to like.
Help us out.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna do it, but obviously that like just us doing it isn't gonna be enough.
Because we're not getting jobs.
No, not anytime soon. I mean, I am
Oh, wait, where are you going? What are you doing?
probably like the farm shop up the road.
You see, me and Tommy need to get a job.
Just got to like.
I don't want to get a job.
I know.
I want to be unemployed.
But like,
Wait, Callum, are you getting a job?
Nah.
if we start making money from this, then we're like, we don't need a job.
Yeah. I mean, please.
Subscribe.
Please subscribe. Yeah,
Yeah. Do you think we'll have time to make episode 2 right now?
maybe. I mean, you are genuinely wholly unemployed. You are extremely unemployed.
Yeah.
You are the like definition of unemployed.
I will just. I can't do a job. I can't be.
Why
employed.
not?
Because you know I procrastinate. And stuff.
Yeah, I know. But you've just done like GC for the last.
Yeah, and
6.5
I don't
months.
think I did very good.
No, let's face it. You say that, but you probably did well. Like not
Maybe.
like not bad, but you did like
I did mid.
yeah. So the only 9s I'll get is probably like physics, maybe biology, maybe,
Yeah.
and there's one more DT. I think I got a 9. The others,
That's
I think I
good.
did mid.
I don't think I got a single 9.
Really?
Callum.
All right.
What 9s did you get?
I don't think I got any lines.
Our friend Callum, yeah, he's a smart guy, but not amazingly academic.
No, mate.
Not quite.
Yeah, no. But no.
Okay, Angel.
He's a chill guy. We like Callum.
Yeah.
Nice.
We'll reveal his face in 10 years' time.
10
We'll
years
hype it
time,
up for
are you
10
sure?
years.
Yeah.
Okay. That's if we get famous from this planet.
Anyway,
Yeah.
thanks for listening. If you are listening, thank you for listening.
Yeah. And we'll see you next week, I guess. We might as well
Yeah.
end it here.
Yeah, sure. See you next week.
Oh, next time we're going to be talking about
The brand new day trailer.
brand new day
And
trailer.
the background
I'm
really
so
good.
hyped for that.
Backgrounds movie where
The
Callum,
background-
I
yeah.
am going to join in as well.
Callum
Callum
will join in a
does
lot
that.
more for backgrounds movie.
Yeah.
We're gonna dive into that.
I don't know if you can hear Callum.
Yeah, no.
Can you even hear me?
If you can hear Callum, yeah. But Callum's kind of our tech guy. He's doing all the sound and stuff over there.
Yeah.
And yeah,
I am so important.
well, see you next episode.